me get this off of my neck. We I swear to God, Monday is encroaching on Sunday.
Did you see what Local asked about an hour 45 minutes ago?
What?
Can Curtis be my white stepdad?
I'm already married. So no, that would imply you know. Although I'm pretty much adopted everybody. Which is weird to say. Yeah, let me. I'm getting hearts already. Is that you, honey? All right. Look at that. That would make for a decent tarantula cage right there. Just find the top, poke some holes into it, and away you go. Especially for a juvenile or, well, actually, probably a little bit too large for a sling. But. Okay, so let's start off with some dumbbell curls. Since that's going to be taking up a lot of the time, might as well kick it off that way.
How long until the rat's ready?
Probably no sooner than 20 minutes. We have a rat that is warming up, so that's not going to happen right off the bat. I pretty much got off of my live stream with the VR right when dinner was prepared, so... Excuse me. There we go. Now, break that down.
Really? Especially after you just drank some, you're gonna come over here and just nope. Yeah, you think you're adorable, huh?
Oh, she knows she's adorable. That's why she thinks she can get away with murder.
Come on, she got in trouble a couple nights ago for eating the cat food, and next thing you know, you're like, oh, I can't do this. Give her some treats.
The only reason why she got treats yesterday is because we couldn't discern who actually got into the cat food.
Excuse me.
Ari! Wonder if that's our Ari. One.
Have fun pronouncing the next person's name.
While the docs wait for the tranquilizer to set in, Dr. Hodges is a chirp of fresh air.
Wolf, don't get under the weight. It is 45 pounds.
Hey, buddy.
You'll be a dead dog.
You see me and me you.
My goodness.
Starting to feel that a little bit, buddy. Yeah, you definitely feel that. You need to eat a little bit more.
Wow, we got a lot of new faces in here.
Until you saw the fire.
Wait, while we have you, feel free to subscribe. There we go. Our goal is to hit.
Don't say happy brother. Happy birthday.
No. Otis E. Brown. Fulgham Seth Hark. That's actually a very clever roast. Kudos. He said, I am aroused by people with Down syndrome. You are my favorite. A for effort.
Well, somebody I recognize is on.
Who?
Rosie.
Rosie's on. Hey, I cannot pronounce that. I don't even know. What is that language? But hola. Dude, Fulgham, you need help. You need help. You kind of look like you. Hugh has got some things going. Yeah, we do weightlifting, floor exercises for ab workout. I walked 8 miles today. My phone says that I got my whole week's worth of heart points because I use that Google Fit. I think whoever created it were high and still are high because there are some bugs to fix that they haven't yet. Not much, nation. Fulgham. Have fun with that, John Doe. I suggest you go and seek some therapy. You really should not be leaning into what your ex-wife calls you. So this right here is our Brazilian blue violet tarantula. He has got a full abdomen of hair, which is a sign that he is not stressed out. He has gone on a walk once during cage cleaning, but we caught him pretty much right afterwards. That spider is the Antichrist. Right. Fulgham is the Incredible Hulk, folks. That is terrifying.
Just the name what?
Well, it's probably because you're freaking leg pressing 1,600 pounds and crawl 200 pounds and curl 200 pounds each arm. That can't be good for your blood pressure, my dude. You got parts of your body that got such a freaking high pressure. And Wolf, go eat your food. Duchess,
I literally just gave him.
Duchess, what are you doing? You're letting him eat all of your food.
Wolf,
No, he doesn't mind the light. They're used to it.
Wolf, eat your food, buddy. Please eat your food. You're acting like you were starving.
Look at that
right now,
critter.
everybody else's food.
My phone says that there's only one person on right now, but my bad. My finger apparently finds its way over to that mute button a lot. So we're going to go and miss this guy, and then we're going to bring his cousin down, our other Brazilian blue. That one has got a bald spot.
Does she need more food?
Hey, she might. I am on blood pressure medicine, 10 milligrams. Well,
Fine, you know how many blood pressure medicines?
I hate to break it to you, but what you are describing, my friend, it makes me think that you might want to up that. I mean, go to your doctor, talk to him about how you can't get a goddamn night's sleep. Ask him if it might be the fact that your muscles are putting a strain on your blood vessels. They have feelings. Actually, you're probably not wrong. They are stress machines, though, so that is primarily the feeling that they are feeling is stress. I'm pretty sure most of us can relate to that at this point. This is Jem.
Oliver threw up on the bed next to Hiram this morning.
Oh, please tell me you didn't roll into it.
I did not.
Oh, thank God.
Jem has got a nice little bald spot.
It's almost a little bit better.
That's because Jem got out and proceeded to scurry over into the area where our doggy's kennel goes So I had to remove everything to get to him. And when my face was about a foot away from
I
him,
tried to breed spiders last night.
he fucking kicked those abdomen hairs into my face. Now those hairs are called urticating hairs. And they are a defense mechanism that when they land on your skin or up your nose, they cause a load of discomfort. That is quite literally
It's okay. It didn't work, right, hon?
no. No, as a matter of fact, when we went to go and set those two up, because we tried breeding tarantulas last night, the female crawled right up to the male and then let the male walk away. She said, I'm going to let you have this one. Come back soon.
And he was like, bye, and was climbing on the outside of his.
I have narcolepsy. JJ Muscle. Hold on, I'm going to find it. John Doe.
Wolf. Go eat.
Finally met someone nice. Yeah, I read that.
Yes.
Thank you, JJ. I did. Rosie, good to have you here.
Where are you? I don't see you.
Galatians 6:2.
And then yesterday, while Hiram was doing sit-ups,
Well,
he was crunching,
salutations to you too.
sneezing in his face.
Go eat your
My brother's about to lose his shit. Wolf, you are eating everybody else's food. You better go eat your food. There we go. Ah!
Handles his back.
Yeah, I know. He gave me a verse to rehearse. Let me put this up here. Now, I think Mochi's going to be the first snake that we feed tonight.
Is he the one who's out and like, I'm ready?
Yeah, he is like 110%. I'm going to kill whatever you stick in this cage with me.
You are such a needy girl.
You should have heard her every time Hiram took somebody else for a walk.
Oh my gosh.
She was laying at the door crying.
Dad, why would you take them before me? It's not fair.
I guess she actually did really good.
Yeah.
She did really good. She interacted with people in a manner that was not nearly as volatile as Oliver. Can't believe Oliver was such a raging asshole.
He protected.
Well, that just tells me that you're doing the right thing. Like,
He must have nerves of steel. No, with the snakes? Oh, hell no. It's the tarantulas that'll fuck you up. They'll give you an impromptu piercing. Now that I have the top of the cage open, I'm gonna go and check to see how that rat's doing. Because
She's like, we're done. We're not done.
there we go. Isn't narcolepsy where you fall asleep randomly?
I think so.
Oh, brother. Brother, no.
Jesus, Oliver. Yeah, it's good to see you today. I'm allowed to pet Oliver. Leave me alone. I'm allowed to pet him. Yeah, Oliver.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. How's that smell? Is that what you want? Come on. Come on. Come on.
Just,
Oh, he's gonna nab it.
Oliver,
Come on.
look over here. Did you know they wanted petting you? You gotta get attention from someone else.
Come on.
Sometimes, guys, we want to be tough guys, but I can assure you, once we leave, he's going to have that quiet moment.
Really?
Come on. You not want it today?
He and his brother just started sneezing a whole bunch. We came with a little sick rat, Wilbur. For the past couple of days, he had been sneezing
Is it too cold? Wow, it lost body heat. I'm gonna go warm it up a little bit.
Probably should just come in and get him checked out. I just got him a little while ago, and took him in at 40.
Who the hell is O'Keefe?
He brought him in a foot container, and it was a really hot day. The thing that I'm worried about is that he got a little respiratory infection from all that. The other night, his dream
Clearly, I did not put the rat in long enough. Also, the rat kind of moved a little bit too close to the surface, so that's fun. Oh, come on. All right, so we are going to move ahead with taking care of tarantulas. We have 2 tarantulas that we don't even need to move to get to. We'll move anything really to get to their cages. Let's bring out legs. This is a Theraphosa popsis, or a giant pink-toed tarantula. Acid! And she is very much pre-molt, I think. Let's take a look here. I'm getting a snake now. My bunny just passed in my arms. Oh, Kiwi, I'm sorry. Look at those colors. Now this is a terrestrial tropical tarantula. She is getting a little bit too big for this cage, so after her next molt, we will be getting her another one. The symptoms of pre-molt are pretty straightforward. You're looking for a complete halt in interest in food. You will see the tarantula becoming slower. You'd probably consider it to be lethargic, given how much they move around. And you'll see them frequenting or staying in one spot in particular as they prep and figure out where they want to molt. Now, the difference between molting and shedding is actually all about having, and I believe it's called an endoskeleton and an exoskeleton. You have exoskeletons that are the outside of the body, pretty much arachnids, crustaceans, what have you, insects. And then you have endoskeletons, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, which are skeletons that are inside of the body. That's good, Kiwi. Oh, by the way, if you ever wanted to get into conversations outside of the live stream, you just head on over to the Discord. The whole community is almost constantly talking with each other over there. Now, she got misted a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of water in her bowl. Discord. How were the beans? British. That's how those beans were. Those beans were straight up British. Maybe you want to go and throw some tea in a fucking harbor.
Lotus says she can't join until she gets to bed.
How dare you, Lotus? Oh, how dare you, Lotus? That's right. Beans on toast is almost as British as it gets when it comes to food. Next you're going to tell me that salt is spicy. Oh, acid, don't you turn into a red coat too. Get yourself a cauliflower steak.
Doesn't mean you got the right taste buds.
You're black? What does that have to do with anything? Are you saying there aren't any black British people? I'm pretty sure the demographics say otherwise. So, oh, big Irish, you can just, no, you will never walk away from that.
Oh, I scored legs. Yeah, oh, wait, you're back to the cat. I scored legs.
Oh my god. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Turn this down so you can hear it easier.
All right. Now, we need to get just enough room to do the around the worlds. Okay. All right. So we go side twist, side twist, side twist.
Yes, he is handsome. Honey, have people hitting on you now.
They gotta freaking subscribe. Ooh. Oh. Whew. Huh. Ooh. Nice to see you too, Crazy Fist. Roni, I'm not your babe, but it's good to have you here. Cucamonga, I am married. She is in the other room watching this whole thing because she is also a moderator. So let's behave ourselves. Oh, come on. This thing right here. By the way, this whole setup is a monstrosity that I concocted because my other one's broke. Here we are. This is our Lasiodora parabana, or our salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. She is the oldest tarantula in our collection, but she is going to be far from the biggest because legs is going to get huge. Legs is related to the Theraphosa blondi, which is the Goliath bird eater. Now, what's cooking good? Good thing that he didn't finish.
He did.
Oh, there it is. I didn't see the good looking part. And local, you are a 15-year-old. No hitting on adults. That is mess up. All right. So, care for this animal is pretty straightforward. You want to try keeping its dirt moist. You don't want it to be constantly moist. Having it dry out is not a big issue so long as you come back at the end of the day and re-moisten it. Humidity needs to be relatively high for these animals as they are from the South American rainforests of Brazil. They are opportunistic hunters. They will eat anything that they can get their little fangs on. And their namesake is kind of a misnomer because 9 times out of 10 what they'll get their fangs on are not birds. Somebody just thought that the name bird-eating tarantula was going to be a selling point, and in some ways they were right. Big Irish, I screenshotted that, by the way. Oh, fuck, that's so funny. Yeah, she is. She just ate a ton of crickets. Ooh. Hi, child. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Remember, if you're new here, like and subscribe. At least subscribe. I am on every night. I am hopefully going to be a staple on the YouTube like I was on TikTok those years ago. Or that year ago. That's a good question. Acid's counterpart on here is Justin Hood. Primarily because Justin stole Acid's whole gimmick. The whole thing. Not even part of it. The whole thing. Which is, does that give you acid reflux? Or some such thing.
How's the rat doing?
Probably warm enough now. I don't think I have. Thick with 2 C's.
Sorry.
Alright, here we go. Whew. Now, let's try this again, shall we? Eating cheese in Atlanta. Here we go. Look at that.
She repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has
Come on.
gotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Come on. Come on. Are you just not hungry?
It's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
Come on. I don't think he's hungry today. That's all right. Let's see if our little girl over here will eat. Gonna take it? Yeah! There it is.
Finally.
Yeah! Fuck yeah. Now let me get it set up. Man, I'm sweating my nuts off. I went and apparently, according to my watch, sped walk the entire time I was out trying to get my 8 miles in. Didn't sweat. I come in, I lift weights for a little bit. Maybe it's how hot it is in here, but I'm sweating bullets. Like, mother, make it make sense. Who is throwing a temper tantrum?
Oliver.
Do you want to keep an eye on the snake over here? I'll take him out. And then when I come in, I'll lift more weights. And then take care of the tarantulas while she's doing that. Little one Mochi's probably not hungry. Little guy, look at him. He's already got his face out of the den. He's just like, give me the rat. Another thing that could be a problem is the fact that the lamp wasn't on a Mochi. That might be why he's not hungry.
Could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she came from the place. She didn't need. I like you. You know what? I should sell you the space for your silly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it. Exceedingly fair price for a shop and an oath. What's the catch? Huh? You are wise to be wary of your business deals. No catch, really. I simply asked that you allow me to do you a favour of buying the shop back at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. Last thing we need here, Rosemary, is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel. You get what I mean? Yes. Unsuccessful shop will bad for their business like that. Wait, why you are? Can we have a deal? What precisely do you need? Show my efforts first. Excuse me. I haven't had any quality for some reason. You don't need to show your own. I could help you catch your losses. That's all. The odds of that happening are immense.
Move on.
It's been rather a mess. I haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it. As you no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner will have something that previous tenants did not. Benefited tenants' particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success. It does sound intriguing. I need to consider my finances first. I'll come if I can do it if I'm interested. I won't be able to keep the shop open for too long. If you do want the shop, I see to return to as soon as possible.
I had to move the camera a little bit, but she's already trying to get started here.
That's good. Guess what I forgot to do?
Alright.
Put another rat in the bowl.
Duchess is like, my turn.
Duchess is going to have to wait because I got to do the other stuff. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can help you guys with a better angle. This thing extends. Here you go. Now watch. Marinara Marina Sauce Gang. All right, here we go.
So are you going to make stuff to sell?
All right. All right, Duchess. Daddy's gonna go and lift weights, and I'll take you outside.
Hun,
What?
we don't see anything.
Are you cereal?
Guess what she did?
You lint liquor. Well, guys, that fucking sucks. Back to the scheduled programming. Once the other rat's warmed up, we will get to it. The reason why, and I'm just spitballing here, Mochi is not in the mood to eat is because we found his lamp turned off today, which means he has been slowly digesting his food. We turned it back on, and it might take another 2 weeks before he is ready to eat. Shit happens. Sometimes it just sucks. Okay? He's probably going to turn around and be just fine, but we'll keep an eye on him. Hello, Nicole. Silent. John. Acid. Local. All of you guys. It's great to have you here. All of those lurking in the background, by all means, if you haven't subscribed, do so, because I am going to be on pretty much every single night. If someone that you're used to seeing isn't on, guess what? I will be. So, does that make me interesting? No. But at least you can tune in when you need to.
Is that just ready for her turn?
Yeah, but I'm going to lift weights real quick. There we go. Well, at least you guys got to see the rat getting snatched. That's something, right? All right.
Mason wanted Bennett to be sure and give you this key.
What?
It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh yes, she mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
There's something with the chest. Yeah.
Are you holding your breath again?
Let's get to it now.
Ooh. Oof. Try not to use my shoulder as much. That way when Trevor hops on, he's like, don't do that. He will do that, by the way. My goal is to get up to, at some point, the ability to curl 45 pounds 15 times. And then we're going to switch it up to 50 pounds.
Get a friend to stand outside of that chest just in case it explodes.
It's a mimic! Wrong show.
Wrong game. Uh-oh, it's a monster.
Like snacks.
Whew. Damn.
What is that where the husband is hiding down there?
Oh, no idea.
All right. Let's.
Take that just out.
When you find the lie by accident. Oh yeah, I gotta take Duchess out. What, Spanky? You're not a part of the group anymore? You gotta find us by accident?
It's all still one half in him.
It's good to see you though, Spanky. Duchess, come on. Get up. You never been part of the group? No, that's hard to believe. I thought you were part of the collective. Well, that's good to hear, Spanky. Soon you're going to be getting that cash. Rolling in dough. Make sure that if you start... Here. Make sure that if you start selling frozen rats to people, that you leave them with that scent on them. And you sell them fresh. Because that's what gets the snakes to go for it. Look at this. Duchess! Oh, that is creepy as fuck. Hey, Duchess! Duchess! Oh, yeah, look at that. She steal your soul. That is creepy as hell. Not as creepy as that. There we go. Duchess, off the steps. We don't go up the steps unless we're going for a walk with the harness on. Duchess! Go potty! People are tired of me snapping at my dogs. So I tried to entice them this way. Nope. Duchess! Get the fuck out of there. Oh, that's sexist. Understandable, but sexist. Because if you don't take care of one or the other, guess what? Your ability to control the population, well, it goes right the fuck out the window. So selling males as opposed to, males that way as opposed to females makes perfect sense. Come on. Pop a squat. You're making me nervous just by acting like this. Yes, this is also true. It's the reason why what is that? Some cat breeders will have you sign a waiver stating that you will not compete with them in the market when you go and buy from them. Sometimes when you obtain an animal for breeding purposes, they'll have you pay extra. So, makes sense, buddy. Makes perfect sense. Do not touch us. Oh my God. If you're epileptic, turn away. We got the red blues. See if I can snoop any better. All right, Duchess, come on. A cop at night? Yeah, I was told. Oh, wait, it's probably. No, it's past 8. What the hell? I heard that they were getting rid of the police presence after 8 o'clock. Hey, you know what? It could be sheriff. Could be a sheriff.
Are you done?
Duchess! Get out of his ear! Duchess! Stop it.
Ridiculous.
Okay. Now, let's go and get Charlotte out. We'll take care of her. And then we will deal with... Hold on. Wait, there's my watch. Oh, we are making really good time. It's only 9:04, guys. Pretty good. Now, this next tarantula, she has been eating fairly often. Huh? There we go. She too has a badootie. Wingardium Leviosa. I'm in cahoots with my boss. That's dope. But now all 6 have names. That's counterproductive. You're gonna get attached, and then you're not gonna want to sell them, unless you're gonna keep all 6 as main, staple breeders, and just sell the offspring, which makes again perfect sense. Look at this. This is Charlotte. Charlotte is a tarantula. Woo! Whoa! Okay, she is not in the mood for pets. You see what she did there? Oh, she got a little bit in the air. Let's back it up a little bit. She did not appreciate that. We had a few hairs flicked, but not too many. Yikes. She let me pet her yesterday, but I guess today she's not letting me do that shit. Wow. I would say she's a little shit, but the truth of the matter is that's kind of a typical behavior with tarantulas. When you get a tarantula that's relatively calm, that isn't typical behavior. Calm tarantula is pretty cray-cray. That. Let's go in there and get that out. So what you saw when she retaliated and acted defensively was her lifting her abdomen up in the air as she kicked some of those urticating hairs. That ultimately is the defense mechanism that I've told you guys about. Y'all gonna. No, there are 12 people. There are 12 people, at least as far as mine goes, and that's fine to have people in the background. The longer they stay listening, the more interested it seems they are. So if it's just me and you talking, at least I feel good about it because what we're talking about is obviously interesting enough. By the way, subscribe, and if you are a lurker but might be interested in talking in the discussion, by all means, it's an open forum. We just prefer not to talk about politics too much because my wife will get ban happy. It is her favorite thing. She'll be like, did I just hear what I think I heard? You're banned for 10 minutes. And it's either 5 or 10 minutes, but that is the warning shot across your bow, and then it'll be like 30 minutes to an hour. Y'all gonna make me have schizophrenia, LOL. Oh. But yeah, she is acting in accordance with her natural behavior. They don't typically like to be fucked with. And when I do go and mess with them, generally speaking, it's because I have a little bit more faith based on what they've done in the past that they're not going to do something. Clearly, this time I misjudged immensely. Now, we tried giving this one a den. That's what you see over in the corner, right over here. That was a den that we started for her. She opted to not have one. That's fine. In the end, the adults, the heavier body tarantula adults, like the females and the males, they typically seem to like to live above ground once they mature out. And then only eat. Who wants to be timed out? Oh, silent. No. Okay, if we're going to feed little guy, we're going to do it probably now. You think the rat's been sitting in there long enough? I know for a fact little guy is going to want this next rat. He is a T-Yank. All right. Oh, we got to go and lift some stuff off of here. Duchess. Really? All right, Duchess. You are in the fucking way. Move. Move. Ow. There is something hard and pokey in my socket. I do not approve. Well, that could be it. All right. Who's in that big terrarium next? This, of course, is Mochi. Mochi's not hungry tonight, so we are getting little guy's food going, and you guys will be able to see the takedown and hopefully the consuming of the prey item. I only had one energy drink today, guys.
What?
I will die for Mochi. Spanky, I swear to God. Trying to clean off the top of little guy's cage a little bit. We have our sewing kit up there. Make a wish. I wish I had more money. Here. Little guy's probably just like, does this mean I'm about to get snacks? Man, I've been wanting snacks for like 2 weeks now. All right. Oh my God, kids. One of these days, they're going to come barreling in here and they're going to knock my knee full backwards. If I don't make more money, but goddamn, if I don't make good financial decisions. We have a knack for buying creepy crawly critters. I think that's our biggest setback. That's fine. We'll go and set this right here. That way it's not catching on the rug. All right. Here we go. Move. Hey!
I still need to play that game.
Which one? Oh, I know. I can already tell that you're interested. Actually, you're very interested.
I'm horrible at playing games.
All right, here we go.
I don't know, you've already figured out a few things. It took me a minute to figure out.
Hey, Blanchard.
Yeah, trying to figure out. No, I have to I literally don't. I respect that.
All right, little guy.
That one?
Jesus. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Did you take the top off before walking over there? Dude. Look at him.
Duchess.
Shit.
There should be a door.
All right, I'm going to go and very carefully deal with his water while he is dealing with the rat.
What is
Move. Move.
There's one. I guess another one is over here.
That's one thing we face in being here, guys. You know, they don't realize that these suckers out there to protect them. They just think you're some little.
Those are enough stuff.
I put myself in if I had an edible and like was in the middle of this situation. Like,
Dude, are you serious, Spanky? That's crazy. The biolab that blew up recently was 25 minutes away from where Spanky lived.
no shit, what they make there?
What do you know what they made there, Spanky? Inquiring minds would like to know. Oh God, I think I'm having a freaking oh God, I had a freaking muscle spasm in my thumb. That's a new feeling I never want to feel again.
Needs a client at her car to triage a wild squirrel in need of urgent care. Hello, how you doing? Hey, you got an injured baby?
Yeah, Brian Pat got a hold of it.
Oh, okay.
No.
In the corner of our carport, there was a squirrel, and I noticed that it had a puncture wound on its back, and the first thing I figured was my cat.
Some dangerous ass chemicals, some radioactive, some. They made biogerms.
Got an injured
Sounds like the beginning of like a zombie.
Wow, we're probably gonna have to guess. What we have to do is try to see what wounds are. So what we're gonna do is get our anesthesia chamber out, put it back in the chamber, and once we're asleep here, we can assess the wounds a little bit better. We'll put it in and hopefully we'll run out to the room.
Okay.
These wild animals may look cute and cuddly,
Not this
but they
way.
can become very fractious because they are wild. The last thing we need in critter fix is for a squirrel to be on loose and wreak havoc all over this home. Alright, it's okay, bud. We look a little frisky at all.
Huh.
We'll get a few minutes of work.
What?
It won't you go through that door?
They made biogerms?
Ah! Oh, wait, stop. Right there. Lantern. Not edible.
I don't know if I can.
Don't even let the other stuff.
Issues where we're bleeding internally, even worse, the chest is checked if it breaks the vertebrae.
My head is spinning.
We found another one here. We found another one here. Another puncture one. Dr. Ferguson finds more damage to a wild baby squirrel that was attacked by a cat. That seemed like a lot of damage is done. This wound on this area was in their skin area, so we put the antibiotic on
Does that mean you can go down?
Yeah, I went back this way. And there's nothing there. So, I mean, I suppose I could try just jumping down. Which allows me to dig the ball.
We also get concerned about allowing them to go back in the wild, not knowing what has happened, and they will try to mutilate themselves, and then we have a bigger issue. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Now we gotta tell us a young man about the growth plate. See there's that white area line there? That was a growth plate. That tells you that it's not still growing. I don't see anything that looks abnormal, any structure or anything.
Can you stop?
I think it's probably
Dude, no. You are being fucking destructive because you're insane. No. Stop it. Stop it, okay? There's your toy. There's your toy. Be good. Be good. Alright. Question is, where am I
The
bringing
doctor said that you need some ointment, clean things up, and basically just keep an eye for the next 24 hours and keep it comfortable, keep it safe, and then let it go back into the wild.
Maybe it's this way.
Don't even let the other stuff.
Random YouTuber. Welcome to the live. Yeah, I just. Yay! Dude, that's so exciting! I made it just in time. No, it was, dude, it was big. Like, we heard it all the way out here in Oregon. Well, we didn't hear it out here in Oregon, but we heard of it. This is sick. Thank you, Yoda. It's twice as hard and as big as that ball python. It's crazy for a baby. Shakes the terrarium when she strikes. Eh. Like Pittsburgh. Dude, that's crazy. From like 30 minutes away.
Don't even let the other stuff.
You gotta get this calf going or he's not going.
really want to do this anymore.
Very careful. Normally, you want to avoid trying to do anything in the snake's cage while it's eating, but he is so used to shit, he doesn't care.
Go the other door.
That's so crazy. How you be critters? Unless there's another critters in here, I don't think there is. I'm doing all right. I got 2 of my snakes, 2 out of 3 to eat. The first snake we tried to feed, I think that he just was still digesting his last meal, and he will be for a while.
I see his tool. Don't you?
You know, food.
Like most living things, once
While that is going on, probably going to take up a stance over here. Well, maybe right here, and do around the worlds.
Where's the oh, there. It's on the next side.
Roger sees the hair tie stuck inside Letty's stomach. Now he needs to get it out.
We got gas in the stomach, we got gas behind it, and we got blockage here. This is
Okay, night to age.
you say it. It's blocking everything here. It's a long piece of spaghetti, and she didn't break it into little pieces. She just saw it. Hopefully I can get it out of the endoscope where I'll go down and hopefully grab it.
Do you have to go like this?
That's a good question.
And that is the end of that.
This new endoscope.
Now let's get his lid back on and his heat emitter going.
What? Is that the key? That's a bishop for sure.
Oh God.
I thought there was a chest that way where you were stuck.
Things might start popping off in the chat. I'm not sure.
One guy won't they tap on the side?
Yeah.
I can't go that way.
Miracles.
Still not quite sure why that one broke. Because
And for the more modern individuals,
oh, it's supposed
here
to
it is.
go backward. Come on.
And I thought what the Presbyterians believed was a little weird. The LDS too.
Can't go forward.
Well, that one. Yeah.
All right. I'm thinking Catholicism.
Yeah, but the one
This way. So is that the tower?
I think so.
That's a weird fucking tower.
Okay, there we go.
I don't know, the base part reminded me of the tower.
Well, we can't go that way either. So I swear it has to be at least right.
All right.
I can't go there. Go this way. Maybe here we go. We're not supposed to be over there.
You're fine. All right.
So why can't you go to?
1 second. Where's okay? There it is. I love cats. Let's definitely change the topic because, well, religion is clearly one of the oldest heated debated topics on the face of the planet. This is not a debated topic. At least not anymore. We figured our shit out. This is an Asian forest scorpion. When you hit them with black lights, like most other types of scorpions, they will.
That has to be the tower.
Oh, what is it called?
No, you won't be able to get it. Bishop.
Bio.
Yay!
What is the name for it? It's not biolumination.
Biofluorescent.
Biofluorescent. That right there. Had a complete and utter brain fart, despite the fact that we do this every night. Biofluorescence is where this creature's body takes, stores, and then throws back out a certain type of light. Dark, bright. Don't see me? Now you do. Now you can use this method to find scorpions in your neck of the woods if you have them. So if you are worried or concerned that you might have scorpions, by all means, get yourself a black light and shine it outside. No. He's got technically narrow set beady eyes like a serial killer. Look at those dots. Which, kind of matches his personality, let's be frank. After what happened with Greg, there is no denying this guy is a sadist. Poor Greg didn't deserve that. Least he could have done was actually go and sting the poor bastard. No, because an Asian at the gas station called me around high. Oh my God. Racism in any form and fashion is not acceptable in modern age. And other things like people like to tell themselves. Because I have had people
You should have been able to jump that.
freaking treat me piss poor because I am white with rosy cheeks, blonde hair, blue eyes. I know many of you did not see that coming. But that is actually one of the things that they've called me in the past simply because I was blonde with blue eyes. So when I tell you that such behaviors, treating people negatively simply because the color of their skin can occur across all spectrums of, ethnicity, I mean it. You can, in fact, Oliver, do you need glasses, child? You can, in fact, be just as big a D-bag as the white supremacists down south. Just saying. You'd survive the Fourth Reich at least. Yes, do not treat other people as poorly as they treat you. The term is, be the bigger person until you can't anymore. And in Spanky's case, he might have not had enough caffeine to wind up being the bigger person today. Right, Spanky? Could have everything to do with those chemicals. I just had a vegan hot dog in a stale bun. Oh. Well, depending on how stale it could have been. I mean, at what point is stale just a crouton? Isn't that how croutons work? So was it a stale bun or was it just a premature crouton? Yeah, no. All right, so put this away, and then we will go and deal with
Do you have ways to heal yourself?
the roaches. What is... Oh, I thought you said that's a vegan hot dog. Okay, so depends entirely on what you call a regular hot dog. See, I will not eat... And I know this sounds very, 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 very uppity, but I will not eat the standard hot dogs. If I'm going to eat any kind of dog, it's going to be like some sort of sausage. All right? And this can be taken out of context. But honest to God, standard hot dogs, nasty. You got to have the right kind, the kind that has to snap to the skin. But let me tell you, none of those vegan dogs will ever beat the kind of sausages I like to eat. No, it's actually a derogatory statement. We're taking a class on derogatory statements here. That's great. We're not going to get shut down at all. Vegetarians are fine. Oh, God. The only reason why I have a problem with vegans or vegetarians is because they will, if they see a post about somebody enjoying a meal, the die-hard vegetarians or vegans, Duchess! I have literally had them hop on and like try to berate me for eating meat. And I just can't have that. I mean, it's been a minute since they tried that, but I just can't have that. Well, I mean, probably where you're at, it's probably extremely late. All right? Woefully late. Let's get this underway. Oh, gosh golly. This is the last thing that we technically need to do tonight. Whew. I used to be a vegan. Well, thank you, Dark Lotus. I appreciate it. But there are some such souls out there that turn against their fellow compatriots, comrades, simply because they will not go green. Yeah, well, that seems to be the standard thing online, I swear. So these right here are orange head and dubia roaches. We got a few that we can go through to use in class today. That is a female dubia roach. That gray little fella right there that is slowly trying to crawl away is a juvenile dubia roach. That red critter right there that you couldn't see because I wasn't pointing in the right spot. There's one. That is a juvenile orange head roach. Let's see here. Do we have any with some... Yeah, right there. See that yellowish white dot? That is an indicator that that orange head, who's not moving very much, yeah, he's probably on his way out, an elder if you would, He is a male. The females do not have the white dot. Now, what we feed them, probably crunchy with a creamy center. I wouldn't know. I'd have to ask one of my tarantulas. And they're usually just cussing at me, so yeah, fun stuff. Now what we're going to do is get these little guys out of the water dishes. They are very thirsty. Okay, that's great. There we are. No, actually what we're feeding them is fish flakes. And fish flakes, according to what is inside the fish flakes container, are very much not vegan. They are chock full of proteins from both fish and shrimp.
He has a good idea about cereal.
I mean, we could try it. Like brand, no, not Cheerios. You'd want something that's a little bit more,
Let's say plain.
because you can use oatmeal. They'll eat oatmeal. For the animals, honey, you don't have to eat it.
Thankfully.
Jesus. Let's see here.
Are you already almost done, huh?
Yeah, almost. And then I need to go and curl weights. And then maybe if we can hold off on a little bit, I can do another set of Around the Worlds. The last set was a little rushed, I must admit. But I am definitely feeling the aster on that. Why am I showing you my nose hairs when I should be showing you the feeding? Here we go. There we are. That should do it. Now we have some children over here that we need to try to catch. We're not going to catch them all, of course, because there's a lot of dirt in here for them to dig into. But, aha! Where'd you go? There we go. Holy cow. Stop running, Billy. Billy, stop running. There we go. Look at the size of that little one. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Even if it's just two, that's better than none. We will slowly transfer these guys out into the adult cage. Little bit by little bit. We give them water. We give them some flakes, not too many. And then we just put these guys away.
Oh, great.
I believe that they might try it. I'd be more interested in seeing a tegu
Imagine that.
try and eat chicken yolk, but I've seen it online, so I know that they would. Seeing if a tarantula would try to suck up chicken yolk or chicken egg, that would also be very interesting. Because they are, of course, opportunistic hunters. So if you think about it, coming across something that smells potentially edible, and anybody want to go and give their tarantula a broke open egg to see if they'll eat it? It's pretty much the right texture for them to consume. Tons of protein, that's right. What do I lift? 45 pounds right now. I'm also focusing on trying to strengthen my core. And as for cardio, I tend to go and walk. And it's not the best cardio, because walking is not nearly as intense as like running. But I typically, on a day that I do focus on walking, which is all of my work days and one weekend day, typically try to burn about 1,000 to 1,300 calories based on movement. Now that's also to be added to the standard passive calories that we burn simply by existing, which is pretty much 2,000. That's why doctors say you need at least 2,000 calories a day to adequately survive, unless you're trying to lose weight and are basing it off of being in a sedate lifestyle. Then you want to burn, or you want to consume only like 1,500. Do you think that Spanky's leaving us?
Oh, he already left.
Yeah, he needs to get some sleep. Good Lord. Well, I like Brazil enough to keep some of their animals. Let's go and check out the one animal that is almost strictly from Brazil, shall we?
Just to be clear, what does this group intend specifically?
That right there is a Lasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. A Brazilian salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. They are pretty much found in Brazil. Maybe they venture out into other areas, but when I looked it up, pretty much smack dab right where Brazil was where these guys can be found. Yeah, pretty much. The best way for somebody to lose weight is to actually be counting calories. And my thing is, though I have cut out a lot of the sugars, my primary way of losing weight has simply by making sure that I burn at least 1,000 more calories than I consume. My body is slowly eating away at the fat because the calories that I am consuming are still not the best calories. Typically speaking, you don't want to have too high a carbohydrate intake. Sugars, breads, things like that. Too much of something can slow down your progress immensely. However, I want to prove that you don't necessarily have to cut out all of your favorite foods to be healthy, or at least get down to a healthy weight. Anyway, that's been taken care of.
Exercises?
Yep. I need to wash my hands first. Good to see 28 people on. Those who are lurking in the background. If you want to have someone that you want to see someone frequently, at least once a night on YouTube, subscribe. We have animals, we have exercising, and we have banter. And and poetry. Why do you have the upside down smiley face? What, do you guys want me to say it one more time? Think I should say it one more time?
What?
The poem. Let's see here. Then the best thing that you can do is simply ensure that you burn as many calories as possible. And here's the thing, at least what I read online, so take it with a grain of salt because Google is not always honest. All right. The more muscle mass you gain, the more calories you burn passively. So think of it this way. A standard individual who does not live an athletic lifestyle Burns. How do you need to go out that bad? You went pee and poop. Can you take him out this time? Fuck it. A standard person doesn't go and have an extra athletic lifestyle, doesn't gain a ton of muscle mass, burns some typical 2,000 calories. Somebody that builds muscle and keeps that muscle mass could burn loads more. There is a mathematical equation to it, but I don't have it off the top of my head. And I will get to the one poem. After I'm done walking this little shit. Oliver, you had me out here. You need to go potty. You whined at the door. So, hee-yaw, dog. Hee-yaw. Get out there. Take a shit. Go pee. I'll go back inside, and I'll read the one poem that everybody loves so much. Get Oliver in. Stay in sight. Little turd. No. I did not bring you out here to cuss at people. Now you go potty, or we're going inside, and you're going in your kennel. Oliver. That was weird. I could have swore I saw what looked like something streaking up into the sky. All right, Oliver, you're done. Nope. Well, if you gotta go, then go, child. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good puppy. Now, come on. You know, for somebody that really, really had to go, you are taking your sweet time. Like, child, I think you were lying. Come on. Don't you go. No, I'm not going to let you walk over to the neighbor's yard. You keep wanting to go over there and find something to harass. You're not going to be doing that. Nuh-uh. Not tonight. He likes to go over to the corner of the yard over there and harass the neighbor. No, Oliver. No. No. That's a dog. But thank you, Red Stick. All right, come on, Oliver. Come on. Let's go. Nope. You are not going to go over there. If you need to poo, you can poo on the other side of the yard. But you are not going over to the corner of the yard to drive me and the neighbor crazy. No. Ain't going to happen. Come on, kid. Oliver, you're done. Come on. Enough. Get your happy ass inside. Now. Move. No, that was weird. Duchess, I'm not taking you out. All right. Let's do this. Go on. Oliver's probably hungry. Oliver, move.
3 bowls today.
Oliver, move. He has a knack for being in the way. Here we go.
Ouch.
Now, Monkey, our kitty cat, is over there. But I'm not going to go and get in the way of my brother who is playing the Harry Potter game. All right, here we go.
Yes.
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra.
One.
Incarcerate. I don't know what you're doing. Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to connect to that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. Speaking of the shop, I reckon that house elf of yours is probably safe. Slowly, don't find yourself. Didn't know that was Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to guarantee ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
All right.
What the hell? Revelio.
Good night, Roni. Feel like I'm missing something.
Strawberry. Oh, you still. I thought that you were actually quitting.
I will.
I thought
All right.
that you were on this whole little, spew at the end of it. Just like, hi, no.
Would you rather American Dad or Family Guy? Huh? I'm confused. All right, so the poem. Yes. Here we go. You can curse the very ground I traverse, or worse, converse with those I go to first when I'm terse. To cause issues I can't reverse, but you can't reverse a verse dispersed, rehearsed, till it's immersed. Every ear that will hear in what appears to be truths that smear one who made it clear that I'm to fear and not revere. I'm malign in the minds of those who consign to designs that might find my behind with all kinds of binds defined as asinine. I didn't crave to rave about your being depraved, till you gave me a reason to misbehave. Why am I so out of breath?
Because you just did weights.
Yeah, well, I need to learn to breathe when I do weights. Hold on. Oh. American Dad. Jesus. I didn't crave to rave about your being depraved till you gave me a reason to misbehave. Now I'll cave and call you a knave just to save this feud paved. You choose to thrust at those I trust, and thus brought both distrust and disgust. Now we must discuss your lust to cuss over shit I find sus. Why did you imply I'm a bad guy when I barely get by trying to provide for those I'd rather not see die? You see, I didn't choose to light the fuse and opt to abuse powers I stand to lose. That's you, Stu. You and your crew brewed hate that ensued, dude. Now I come to project disrespect and object to shit you elect to have infect minds I suspect I can correct. That's the other half, and I did it without passing out, which I didn't think was going to be a problem. Holy cow. Pass me the water, would you, honey? How was the baptism, Micah? Okay, guys, remember, subscribe, stay safe, and I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.